Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Rich, this is RR37. Welcome back to our Middlesbrough career mode in FIFA 21. As you can see today, we are starting the episode off with the return match against Bournemouth. This time it's at the Riverside. This is our place. I expect us to be a lot better than we were when we went to the Vitality. We've got the first team out today, fully fresh as well, so feeling much better about things than I did the last time that we played these, and hopefully we can start the episode off with a win. So far guys, we are now into the second half. Literally nothing at all happened during the first half. There was no chances, no goal mouth action, no nothing. We're really just cancelling each other out at this point, as you can see there. Yeah, hopefully better things in this second half. Why would it not let me switch to the player there that could have just clearly run onto that ball? That was ridiculous. We had bad time with player switch against these at the Vitality as well. It cost us a goal there, and it's just cost us a chance of scoring. This time there was clearly a player able to receive the ball and it just would not let me switch to him. Hopefully not a sign of things to come, but that's about as close as we've come to a chance so far. Having said that, Bournemouth are on the break now. Smith has it on this right hand side. He's played it in the centre, and again it's picked off by one of our guys. Oh, if we could have got that ball through, Fletcher would have been in there, but we've got to be careful on the quick turnover, and we play it out and away once again. No movement though in front of the guy with the ball, and that's what I mean. We're just really cancelling one another out in this game at the moment. Maybe there's some room down the side for Boro here though. Could maybe have slipped Fletcher in there, but no, it has to go backwards and sideways once again. Can we do something here with Walker? It's Dyke still in behind this time. Oh, he's got a nice little run there, but it's blocked. I think that was Saville with a shot, and we have a corner, I believe. Oh, we got a substitution first though. Yeah, it's a corner. See if we can do something with this. Obviously we need to watch if we don't win the header, that we don't concede from this. It's happened so many times this season. We do get the header, it's a powerful one as well, but Begovic gets hold of that one. I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this game, guys. You know that feeling when the passing is just a little bit off. It's not going to the people that you're aiming it at, and you're putting in tackles and you're not winning the ball back. It's just starting to feel like the game wants hold on, because Akpom might get one here and just wide of the post. It's starting to feel like the game's starting to just maybe want Bournemouth to win this one. I'm starting to get that feeling when it feels like you're powerless and you can't really do anything about it. But we carry on. It's time for a change. Fletcher has been quiet again. Akpom has as well, to be fair, but if I bring off Akpom, then we're going to have two of the same kind of striker on the pitch, and I don't like to do that. It sort of limits the way that you can play, so that's the only reason that Akpom's going to survive this game, because he has been quiet as well. But yeah, it's just starting to feel like I don't know what Begovic is doing there, but it's worked. It's starting to feel like it's tilting. The game itself is tilting towards Bournemouth to win this one, and that's not a nice feeling. We've just got to do what we can to try and hold out and maybe nick something. It has been a good game. It's been a close game, but I have just started to notice since about the 65th minute that passes are not going where I'm aiming them. Tackles are not being won when we put them in. Oh, that's a bad mistake on my part there though. Dyke still giving it away. We get the tackle in there but don't come away with the ball. That was too easy for King there. He slipped that one in. Is it offside? It's not offside. And King has just probably won Bournemouth the game off a stupid turnover. I don't know why I didn't just whack it clear. At one point it's not going to go that far back. Had to bring the keeper out to try and narrow the angle. I was fully expecting the shot. We can't quite reach it with a defender, and King puts it into a completely empty net, and this has had the feeling of a 1-0 for quite some time, and it's unfortunately the goal has gone Bournemouth's way. Can we get a quick response maybe? If we can get forward now. At the moment it's not looking great. We're just going sideways. That's a bit of a dangerous pass in there, but we get away with it. Wing plays it early to Walker. Got a free kick here. Maybe we can do something with this. Saville's going to take it. Billing's coming off now as well. Don't even go for the shot. That's probably a mistake looking back. No, it comes to nothing. And that literally could be that, guys, for this game. That goal of theirs has not broke this game open at all. It is still really tight. It's really scrappy, and we're in injury time now, so we don't have a lot of time to try and get back in this one. Bournemouth just moving it around nicely. To be fair, both teams have tried to play the right way. It's just it's been a little bit too slow, a little bit too sideways today. And Bournemouth just got that one, and it was a goal of our own making as well, and that is that. I don't know whether that was disappointing or not. I don't know how I really feel about that game. It weren't a great performance by either side, but neither side were terrible either. It was a really close game. It was just individual error on my part. I should have just whacked the ball clear, but it's easy to say that looking back, I suppose. But Bournemouth get the points today, and we just have to take it and move on. And that is exactly what we do as we go away now to Luton and just try and get the points. Second team's out again today for this one. Basically had no choice. It's nothing tactical or anything like that. It is literally that after the Bournemouth game, the players were just too tired to go again. So second team's out, and as you can see, once again, we're a goal down. We're conceding so many goals again now, but that was a great ball through there from our left back, Coulson, into, I can't even remember who it was that hit it in the end, but that is 1-1. You can see Akpom there on the bench. Oh, what a dirty back heel that was. Took the whole defence out the game, that, but thankfully Pears gets the save. And it's looking quite tight again at the moment, this one. I can tell you it was not a great display from us at all. Ball comes in here, near post, slips it underneath the keeper. I was really disappointed with that one. The ball was in the air for so long, wanted the keeper to come and get it. He decided he wasn't going to do that, and we end up losing again 2-1 this time. Oh yeah, not in great form at the moment, so with that in mind, we're just going to take a little bit of a break away from the pitch a minute and go through these emails we've got here. We've got a couple of players in the youth academy at the moment that started here. Whether they're actually going to make it or not, I really don't know at this point. So we're just going to leave them in there, see what comes of them, and when they ask to be bought up. If they're good enough, they'll be bought up. If they're not, then they won't. Asombalonga has now gone, and we have all of our new players come in as we finally end that horrible month of December. We go into January, and of course all these players leaving and arriving means we are now in the transfer market once again. Might not be a great window for us in terms of activity because we're already ahead and we've pretty much done the business I wanted to do this season and more. I don't want it to be unrealistic and have a completely different 11 by the end of the first two transfer windows, but we've got Silas come in, we've got Lewis Cook come in, Lewis Ferguson's come in, João Pedro's come in. So we're looking here at Silas and João Pedro, and that bench already, just with those on it, looks a hell of a lot stronger than having the 53 rated Boro there. I think actually that at least João Pedro has gone up. I don't remember him being in the 70s, but he is now, so that's definitely a bonus. We can now put Cook in the team as well. Ferguson's going to sit alongside him. That looks nice and solid. I'm really looking forward to giving those two a go. They're going to need match sharpness though, remember, so they're not going to be great off the bat. The same with Silas and Joao Pedro. We can put Saville on the bench now. Morsey could even stay on the bench, but we've got Wing there. Maybe, yeah, we'll put him there. Not too sure whether we put Tavernier back on actually, because we don't really have that many attacking options midfield wise, but the team's looking a lot stronger now. I'm happy with the spine. Fry has improved a hell of a lot. We've got him next to McNair. Then we've got Cook and Ferguson, Fletcher and Akpom with Stojanovic behind. So happy with that. And at the moment you can see me just going through the instructions here, and that's because I realised in the Luton game that some of the way that I play has been put back to default, and it's not the first time that that's happened. So I was just checking here, and you can see I'm altering things because they're not how I left them, which I really don't understand. I don't know why that happens, but yeah, maybe it's clutching at straws. I've really not been playing well today, but that could just be something to do with it. So with that out the way now, we do decide, I believe, to go and put Tavernier back on the bench just for someone to cover Brown or Walker if they come off. We've got plenty of cover in centre midfield. We don't need 3 midfielders on the bench. And like I say, I'm really looking forward to trying these new players now. We've got a lot better striking options. What I'm trying to do is now just, when we do have to rotate the team, because we've dropped so many points during this busy period, I want to close the gap between the bench and the first team, so when we do have to rotate, there's not such a glaring difference. So that is the thinking there. We're going to just adjust the development plans now of the new players, and I can tell you that basically all I do is try and improve everyone's weak foot at the moment. I want all of my players, as many as I can, to have the 5-star weak foot, just because of the way that I play. It allows them obviously to receive the ball on either foot, pass it with either foot, shoot with either foot, depending where you are on the pitch. I just think that's a really good weapon to have in the arsenal, so that is what we're doing here, and I do go ahead and do that to all of the players. And with that done, it is now time to put the second team together with all the changes. Obviously it's not going to be right, so we're going to put Silas in at left striker, Joao Pedro right striker, and that looks a hell of a lot better than Assombalonga and Boro. Tavernier can stay in, Mali can probably stay in. Seville can now drop into this team because obviously he's not going to be in the first team. Wing as well, so that looks a lot more solid now. And the back line really is going to stay the same, I think, but we can alter the bench a little bit. So we'll go ahead and put Akpom on the bench, Fletcher on the bench, Brown on the bench. We can put Cook or Ferguson on the bench. Can't remember which one we go for there. Oh yeah, Cook, the ball playing midfielder, on the bench. Then we've got Morsey as the player that breaks things up on the bench at the moment. Again, a lot stronger than it was before, so we're making progress, guys. We're getting there. I don't want it to be an overnight thing. Like I said, I do want to do it somewhat realistically, as much as can be done. But I believe that is everything ready now. Just having final checks, but I don't think anything happens here. We just start looking towards that Forest game now. And that's exactly what we're going to do, and we are going to use the match sim for this one, just because we've got a huge game coming up against Spurs soon, and that is going to be the other live match. And the first team's back out here with Cook and Ferguson in. They need to get that match sharpness, and we are starting them off in a pretty big game here, to be fair. But yeah, the first team's out because we need to do well in this cup. Obviously we've done really well in the Carabao Cup, but the board wants us to do well in this one, probably more than I do, to be fair. I mean, obviously it's the FA Cup, it's nice to be in it, but It's just more games, and we obviously have proven that squad depth is an issue for us at the minute. But in any event, the board wants it, and we don't want to be risking getting sacked, so we're going to try and do the best we can in it. And that is another reason why, as well as the fatigue, that the second team went out, and obviously it cost us points against Luton. But that was, it's not like before, they could have probably played and done a good job against Luton, but I wanted them fresh for this game so we don't upset the board. And at the moment we've not started too badly. Obviously there's been no shots at goal yet, but we're moving the ball around nice enough. Oh, there's a shot at goal there just as I say it. But today going to be keeping an eye on Ferguson and Cook and seeing how they get on. Offside again there. So we've started pretty well, like I say. If I do need to jump in this game, then I will do. Hoping not to have to be honest, with the way that I'm playing myself today. But yeah, if the need arises, I will jump in. I don't believe we've seen that yet, so yeah, it'd be pretty cool to put that in a video. But at the moment, it seems once again, like they all have been today, that this is a pretty closely contested, tight affair. Not many shots, not much goal action. We're having plenty of the ball, as we usually do. Just looking at their tactics, they're on fast build-up and drop back, which might be why we're struggling to get in behind, but they have now gone and broke the deadlock. And that means that I'm probably going to end up having to jump in this one. Unless we can do something before half-time, which we can't. So 1-0 down at half-time, guys. Second half to come, and here we go. I do decide to jump in. And yeah, as soon as we kick off the second half, I go and concede a goal straight away. So me jumping in has really helped the team there. I'm having a really bad time of this at the moment today. Nice little bit of ball movement here, and Brown gets us one back. Nice goal, that one. At the time I was questioning whether maybe he was offside, but no, he wasn't. The goal stands, and look at that for a back heel there. We've got Walker in, chance to level the game here. He's hit it, and the goalkeeper makes the save, and it is still 2-1 to Forest, with time really running out now. They break through here. Silva again on that left foot, and this time the keeper gets his hand to it, and you can see how upset he is with how easy it was to get through there. Just 2 minutes to go now at Pom, and here comes the new boy Ferguson, and he smashes that one home to keep us in the cup, and that is a great start to his career. Goal on his debut, 90th minute now. Brown again, doesn't decide to go with the right foot this time, goes with the left, hits it straight at the goalkeeper, and it ends up 2-2, and that is another game into the fixture list now as we have a replay. And that is 3 games in this episode and not 1 win, and now we have got Jose Spurs in what people say is Jose's favourite competition, so it's not a good time to be facing these at all. And at the moment they're asking if we're feeling the pressure. I most definitely am. And at the moment the next game sees us against Tottenham. They have an excellent squad and squad depth. They do indeed. So again, are we feeling the pressure? We can deal. My boys believe in themselves, and no, I'm going to go with this one. At this point it feels like it is all about mental strength. I am trying my hardest not to go in there defeated before we even kick off. Many people expected Middlesbrough to be more active in the transfer window. Well, we would have been, but we've got all of our business done early, so unless players leave, you know. And at the moment, I'm just going to answer that with the honest answer, which is we only want to bring the right players into the club. Ones that fit what we're trying to do here. So here we go. Spurs at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. It is Spurs It is Middlesbrough. It is myself against Jose. And this I am really not looking forward to. They've gone with a strong squad, as you would expect them to. You can see Harry Kane in there briefly. I think Dele Alli starting as well, if I remember rightly. So they are not going lightly, and this is going to be one hell of a tough game. Here we go. Gazzaniga, Aurier, Alderweireld, Tanganga, Reguilon, Winks. It is a really tough, strong Spurs side. Sorry about that, guys. For us, we have made some changes. We've had to, again, because of fitness. So we've not got all of the first team out there. We've got as much of it as I could put together out there. And we've just got to be brave here. It's almost a free hit in a way. So as mad as it sounds, I'm going to see this as probably the least pressure on a game we've had in the episode today. Just because nothing is expected of us here. And the new boys linking up straight away there. Joel Pedro feels quite agile actually at the moment. And we're just going to go backwards here. We are going to play our normal game. Hopefully at a much higher level than we've been playing all episode. And just really see where this game takes us. First 10 minutes have been all us, to be fair. Spurs have contained us, but they've not offered anything back. We got that to Walker. There's no room for him to turn there. Pops it back out to wing to Spence. Back into wing again. Move it square to Cook. Cook plays it to Tavernier. It's outside to Silas. Back into Tavernier, but Spurs cover that one off nicely. Gazzaniga plays it out from the back, as you would expect Spurs to do. Long ball up there, but we've actually won that back with Coulson. And Spurs can't get out their own half at the minute, guys. We've had a really good start to this game. Joel Pedro now flicks it up. You can see the run from Walker on the outside, and he's volleyed that past Gazzaniga. That is a really good team goal. And we find ourselves 1-0 up at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Would you believe it, the way we've started today? We were so unbelievably patient in this game. Just waiting for the opening to come. We've played it with a lot of confidence. That's a great header through. It's a great run from Walker as well. And the finish takes his touch. And then Gazzaniga's already shown where he's going. So Walker just puts it straight down the middle of the goal. Jose's furious with the way his team have started. I'm delighted with the way we've started. And Walker gets his goal against Premier League Tottenham Hotspur. And we are 1-0 up. As expected now, Spurs have started to come out and play. They're not just sitting back like they must have been doing before. It's becoming a lot harder to get the ball off them. Winks has got it now. This is their first real attack goal, and there is the danger. Mourinho knows it as well. Cannot let Kane shoot from pretty much anywhere really. Goes for the near post here. Thankfully it's covered by Stojanovic. Bergwijn's going to swing this one in now. Can we get the keeper to punch it clear? We can't. It's back out to Bergwijn. Fry's come out to meet him. What? How and why are you giving a penalty there, ref? What does Fry actually do here, and who's he even tackling? But that is a good little glitch actually, because you can see he never even puts his foot in there. And now Kane from the spot. It's saved again by Stojanovic. Big moment in this game that. You would have thought Kane would score from the spot. It's a decent penalty, but the save is equally as good. And we are just about still 1-0 up in this one. Keeper does punch it this time. It's a weak punch though. The rebound comes straight to one of our players and we get it out. We are going to have a lot of moments in the game like this where we've really got to dig in. Oh, that's just made it past, and thankfully Ali does nothing with that one. And the keeper just holding the ball now, letting us breathe, and we try to come away again. And we might actually just do that, because Tavernier, why have you gone with your head there though? We could have maybe countered there, but no. Big powerful header there though from, I believe that was McNair. Nice touch on from Silas there to Joel Pedro now. Walker's on the outside again and he's banged it in and it is 2-0 before the half. We have gone and made that work. Great combination between the two new forwards. Joel Pedro with a little deft touch outside to Walker. You just see it there. Nice little pass. Walker's first touch takes the defender out the game. Second one, the ball hits the post and goes in. Keeper no chance. The ball's passed him before he can even react. And we take a shock 2-0 lead at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Not long after Kane has his penalty saved from the spot. Can we now just carry this 2-goal lead into half time and go again? You bet we can. We're at almost the hour point now and we are still 2 goals to the good. Oh, that's unfortunate. That didn't find its way to Joel Pedro there, but we keep our composure. This 2-goal lead now has gave us a lot of belief. We're playing better than we've played all episode and it is not even close, guys, to be fair. Joel Pedro, nice little turn inside there. Walker and Cook this time. He's passed it into the net and I can barely believe I'm saying it, but we're 3-0 up now at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium and we are on top in this game massively. We could put this to bed if we just keep our heads and carry on playing the way we're playing. 2 goals and an assist from Walker. What a game he has had today. Just that little bit of quality there from Cook. That is exactly what we bought him for. That is his first goal for the club and it is a huge one. We've got such a big advantage in this tie now. We've still got the second half, so we cannot get ahead of ourselves, but we are 3-0 up with just over an hour gone. Unbelievable scenes at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium right now. And it is time for some changes now, guys. I cannot believe I'm even saying that. We've got a game against Bristol in just a couple of days, so if we can rest players, then we're going to rest them. We're going to rest players against Tottenham. Unbelievable. But it is just the one change because most players on the bench are tired. Cook's going to come off. You saw Morsey coming on. We're going to move wing over one. It's our usual change in the middle. It is literally the only change we can make at the moment because, like I said, everyone is still tired. Great ball out there. But yeah, we're so comfortable in this one at the moment. And now we can make the changes. Just hold that thought for a second because Silas is in now. He's got all the time in the world. He's picked the far post, but it's gone just wide. Oh, we were nearly 4. He's gone for the placement. It's just started out too wide. Never really gets the bend on it to get it back in. Harry Winks comes off and looks devastated with his performance. And yeah, unbelievably at the moment, we're just completely outplaying Tottenham. I don't know what they're thinking of doing here. What is Gazzaniga doing? And then he just ends up kicking it out. Spurs must be really rattled at this point. Morsey has got all the time in the world there just to pick the ball up, and as you can see, we're just playing it with such confidence now, playing it through the lines. Spurs are getting absolutely nowhere near us right now. Joel Pedro's in as well, and it is 4-0 to Boro against Tottenham. That right there, that strike could just be the tie, over and done with in one leg. The away leg as well. I was just hoping to have even a 0-0 to take back to the Riverside and try and beat them there because of how badly we've played today, but oh my life, this is unbelievable right now. And we are in injury time. We deal with that cross nicely. We're just going to play this one out. We've had another couple of chances, but nothing major. And can we get one more maybe? No, the ref's not going to let us. But wow, what a display and what a time to start playing well today as well. We've completely smashed Mourinho on his own patch in his own tournament, really. Oh man, that is absolutely unbelievable. Did not see that coming at all with the form that we've been in today. But we're going to end the episode there, guys, on a high. So thank you once again for watching, and I will see you all for the next one. Bye bye, guys.